Have you ever scrolled through social media and found yourself getting jealous of all the travel photos you see? Do you ever think to yourself, why is everyone traveling but me? Stay tuned so you can learn how to travel like everyone else. If you're looking for tips for budget travel or how to save money when you're traveling, then you're in the right place. I absolutely love it when I get a great deal, and I also enjoy helping other people save money as well. So today I'm going to share 10 tips on how to travel on a budget. And be sure to stay till the end because I will share a money-saving tip that many people never even think about. First of all, you need to come up with a plan. Being spontaneous is great if you have the time or the money to do so, but for most of us, we need to come up with a plan. You should consider things like how long will you be gone? How will you get there? Where will you stay? And even what activities will you do? It doesn't need to be an hour-by-hour type of plan, but knowing these things will help you to stay on budget and to avoid any last-minute surprises. Secondly, you also want to travel in the off-season. If you can, avoid traveling during times when schools are out. It's also smart to research the best dates to travel to your destination, and then travel just before or just after these dates. During this time, hotels and airlines lower their prices to attract customers. So not only will you save money, but you'll also have less crowds to deal with. And you also want to avoid tourist traps. Big cities and tourist hotspots are often a lot more expensive than going off the beaten path. So try to choose less well-known destinations for your vacation. You also want to book your trip in advance. Yes, it's great to find a last-minute deal. But I found when you're traveling on a budget, it's best to book your transportation, accommodations, and activities in advance. And it's less stressful. And try to travel midweek, say Tuesday to Thursday, because prices will definitely be lower. Flights are more expensive on the weekend because more people are available to travel. And you may also want to consider taking a bus or a train to save even more money. Also, keep in mind, if you opt for cheaper accommodations, you'll have more money to spend on activities. Now, this doesn't mean you have to stay in a dive, but instead of considering 4 or 5-star hotels, maybe consider a 3-star hotel. Or you can rent from someone who's turned a room into a vacation rental. The key here is to be open-minded. Another way to save money is to skip the planned tours offered in most travel destinations and plan a tour of your own. Using a site like TripAdvisor is a great way to put together a self-guided tour. And while you're on the internet, be sure to research some free or inexpensive activities too. Every city has something fun to do that doesn't cost a lot of money, whether it's going to a museum or spending the day at a state park, and even sometimes going to a festival. And many cities have free walking tours. Just be sure to tip the tour guide at the end. Oh, and Facebook is also a great place to find out about inexpensive events for your destination. Another way to save money is to not eat out for every meal. If you're staying in a hotel, take advantage of the complimentary breakfast, or buy breakfast and lunch items to store in your room. This is also a great idea if you're renting a room in a vacation rental. I would also set a daily food budget. Just be sure to stick to it. And don't forget, locals are always a great resource to find out about the cheap spots. And look for food trucks because in my experience, they're usually very inexpensive and you can usually get great food. Lastly, the best way to save money when traveling on a budget is to get travel insurance. Most people never even think about travel insurance or they look at it as an additional expense. But the last thing you want to do is to lose your hard-earned money because you have to cancel your trip or there's adverse weather or even a natural disaster. The great thing is most travel insurance plans will cover you, your travel companion, and even a non-traveling family member that gets sick before or during your trip. So get travel insurance so you can be protected from any unforeseen surprises. I truly hope these 10 tips have opened your eyes how to travel on a budget. If you're already a budget traveler, drop me a note in the comments and let me know how you save money. Your experiences are sure to help someone else. Until next week, stay safe, And remember, travel is life.